Yeah, hey everyone, my name is Joe Van Wyk. I'm from SalesValor. So I run an outbound agency. We primarily specialize in cold email, but we also do some things with like LinkedIn, and then, we have some motions around like SDR appointment setting and helping out with sales process as well.
Yeah, cool. So, Joe, you've been using Peeker inboxes now for the last couple months here. I'd love to hear kind of like more of the problems that you were experiencing maybe before you found us, and if you could tell the crowd like that really specific, that would probably resonate with them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like the biggest problem is like inbox providers like pop up. It seems like there's a new one like every day, right? And like it's kind of like the trust factor of like, I mean, everybody's got some type of pricing that's pretty attractive, but I mean, like behind the hood, who actually knows deliverability, who knows how to set up a system? And like the big thing with me is like, I'm big on email Bison. So like that was like a big critical factor. I was looking for a provider that knew that system in and out, which, most of the guys didn't really have that experience. They were just like either like instantly or smart lead. So with you guys, like the big things you have is like the expertise, like Bison really well. The setup, I mean, was flawless. I got the accounts, I think, like within a day or so, and then like when I tested them, like deliverability was insane. Crushed it for my clients that I deployed it on first as a test case. Pricing is great. And some of the other big issues I had with like prior providers was like the downtime. Like, I mean, one provider I went with, like they completely crashed, like a bunch of their tenants went down, and I haven't had any of those issues with you guys. So you really know what you're doing behind the scenes, and that's critical for your business.
Yeah, that's great to hear. So it sounds like some of your results were like great on some clients, right? What else has changed for you a lot? Is it like mainly deliverability? Is it the cost? Is it the hassle? Is it all the above? Or
Yeah, I think it's a perfect blend. Like, it's definitely at a price point where it helps out my margins a lot and allows me to, push in inboxes and charge of my retainer. The big thing there is also like the ease of use. Like I was doing some setup myself. I mean, like you guys really take that entirely off the plate, right? So it's simple. I just submit an order, in a CSV. You guys get to work, and before I know it, it's loaded into my Bison workspace just like clockwork. And I think everything that you guys do, you run an agency yourself. You're also like data experts. Like you're well-rounded in every sense from an outbound flow. So just having a partner that I can talk to on the side about things I'm seeing in the space and also like consult with is huge.
yeah, I'd love to explore that CS side a bit, right? Because I think that's one of our most unique things is like being able to give insights into the industry outside of just the order, right? Especially if you're doing bulk volume with us. What has that been like for you? Have you like altered anything in your workflows or like just like confirmations for something in the market that you were looking for? Because I know Connor and I, we spend a lot of time, researching this stuff. So
Yeah, like from the client success side, like you guys are always responsive. Like I've had other providers I work with where it would take like days to get a response. If not, like I mean, one provider was like super terrible. Like literally wouldn't hear like anything for like a week or two, like on my last like Slack message. So anytime I message you in Slack, I'm getting a response, very quickly. The other thing is, I like what you guys do, with your main like SaaS, the Peeker SaaS, right? It's because basically having a way to incorporate all my domains, health monitor them, and then just have like a way more consolidated interface, right? Has really been huge because I can see exactly like what's going on in one panel without having to cross-reference. So that's been a big shift there, like in just presenting to clients, but also keeping on top of things, like seeing when deliverability is starting to wane and, can quickly swap things out. And whenever I've had to do a swap out, very quick, seamless process with you guys too.
awesome. So final question for you here, Joe. Another agency or founder, was watching this video and they're on the fence of either trying or not trying Peeker inboxes, what would you tell them?
Yeah, no, I would tell, yeah, give it a shot, right? Like definitely go for it. I mean, these guys, I really feel are in a league of their own. Like if you're somebody who runs an agency, obviously deliverability and like the core things of setting up inboxes properly and having that like extremely streamlined to scale your business is going to be top of mind. So, I tested a lot of things, and these guys definitely take the cake when it comes to a provider. So I really feel you're missing out, if you're not there, but definitely give them a shot.
Well, thank you so much for that, Joe. It really helps us out a lot. If you're looking to try some inboxes or try some of the other things within Peeker's stack, of course, take a look at our website and we'll see you guys inside of there. So thanks, Joe.
Okay, thanks, Conrad.